Hello friends, fellow beer geeks, welcome back to a new episode of the Craft Beer Geek Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer for you, another beer from Florida. This is another one from Inlet Brewing out of Jupiter, Florida. This is their Monk IPA. They're calling this a Belgian style IPA. Do not see an ABV on the bottle here, so I'll have to look that up when I'm editing and put that in an annotation here. Let you know what it is. We'll say that these Inlet Brewing Company beers are actually brewed in Greenville, South Carolina. So contract brewed kind of beers, but I find these at my local Trader Joe's, and I wanted to at least give each one of them a chance, give them a try, see what they taste like. So let's get this cracked open into a glass and see what it tastes like. Okay, so the beer poured out a light golden, slightly orange color. It is a little bit hazy. There was some sediment in the bottom of the glass, or the bottom of the bottle that got stirred up, and when I poured it in, very white, pure white head, very tight, bubbly head that's sticking around. Let's see what the aroma is like. I do get sort of a fresh hop aroma, almost like an orange citrus oil kind of smell to it. A little bit like an orange peel kind of smell. A little bit of a pineapple sweetness, sweet sort of candy smell in there as well. Just a hint of sort of flowery, sort of bready, white bread kind of almost, sweet, flowery sort of smell to it. Almost like the fresh dough kind of smell. So I'm ready to go ahead and give it a taste and see what I like. See if I like it. Cheers. Right off the bat, I'm hit with a very light body, much lighter than I expected this beer to have. Definitely hit up front with a lot of hops. Once again, getting a bit of pineapple, a bit of citrus, almost like a ruby red grapefruit kind of flavor in this one. Just a slight hint of Belgian sort of funkiness, Belgian sort of farmhouse ale, just slightly sour to it. Nice good bit of carbonation in here, but not overdone. Really nicely done there. Really just a nice refreshing drinking beer. Very different than what I expected it to be. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to get with this one. But it's not real piney. It's a lot more sour. I think the sourness of the Belgian sort of yeast is giving it more of sort of a sour, citrusy kind of fruit, like a grapefruit kind of flavor. I think that's where I'm getting the grapefruit from, is just, the citrusy flavors are coming from the hops, and then a little bit of sourness coming from the yeast. Really interesting beer, really refreshing, nice drinking beer. So for some final thoughts on this Monk IPA from Inlet Brewing out of Jupiter, Florida, contract brewed in South Carolina. Really interesting take on an IPA, something different, something refreshing. Very good beer for a hot day, nice light body. Really interesting sort of sour, citrusy notes to it that I'm really enjoying. Really pleasant notes and a very well done beer. So I'm liking this one quite a bit. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I like it that much. It's a good beer. I probably will be buying some more of this. I like it quite a bit. Maybe not till next summer when it heats up again. We're starting to get some fall weather here in Florida finally, cooling off a bit. So looking forward to some more heavier beers. But Belgian IPA, really interesting beer. I'm really enjoying it. Really refreshing. So I want to thank you for watching another episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review and want to see lots more, you can find them over at craftbeergeek.com, along with some other articles and various things there. So feel free to explore the site there. And if you want to support the show, please support us by doing your Amazon shopping. Before you go to Amazon directly, start at craftbeergeek.com and use the link on the right hand side of the page. We'll get a small commission from anything you buy, but it won't cost you any extra for that. I'll also leave that link down in the show notes below on YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can support the show that way as well. I thank you for that in advance. Thanks for watching another episode of the Craft Beer Geek. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.